This video will show why Antifa must be destroyed.
People start walking up and they're in block. And block is where you cover your face and your hair and your tattoos. It's a tactic to keep people from identifying you. As it gets darker, more of these people come up and then they start to do things like break the laws, break the rules. I've seen them throw things at the guards and then this is kind of normal. They'll go right up to the cars, but the DHS and the FPS will stop them. But then there's the violence that occurs on the street with people walking by. They do not like myself or my friend who's a reporter because they don't want us talking about the things that they're doing
The
here.
whole day I watched that woman reporter and her friend being harassed to the point that her security guard had to physically defend them. Later in this video, you will hear her report of multiple violent attacks this extremist leftist Antifa group has done to her. By the end of this video, you will understand why full force and arrest of these Antifa members is so necessary. For now, let's get a closer look at this Antifa protest against ICE. What does your sign say?
It says, I am Antifa.
Okay, what is Antifa?
Antifa is just an idea, a belief system. Antifa is not an organization. But Donald Trump has declared Antifa a terrorist organization.
And tackled me and punched me repeatedly again until people pulled her off of me.
We can make a sign.
Well, no, Rita, I wasn't. I was out there trying to protect the big booty Latinas. And I had to say, this is the biggest bipartisan political movement that is sweeping the nation. A lot of people are on board.
I want big booty Latinas protected. Dude, I'm on your side. Dude, what are you doing? I'm scared? I'm not scared at all.
This is a sign you could get behind, right?
It very much, yes.
Figuratively, hopefully.
Unless invited, otherwise, yeah.
Oh, okay. You have to ask for consent, though. Yes, of course. I think that's the worst part about all of this, you know?
Consent?
No, that they're deporting the big booty Latinas.
Oh, I don't know that that's the worst part, but it's definitely part.
A big part. A massive part.
Oh, it's a booty part, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Are you Latina as well? Yes. Nice. The small booties can go though. All right, so the protest has begun. It looks kind of like those Tesla protests where not a whole lot of people show up, but those that do don't bring presents. It's a little bit hilarious that the tour ends right at the protest, and that's where they're getting off at. They're bussing them in. How's the tour?
So far, so good.
What do you think about this event outside?
I haven't gotten off to see it yet.
I was wondering if you mentioned at all what's happening here on the corner to the people or not at all?
We alert people that this is where the protests are going on. We caution them that, careful where you take your picture. There might be some words you might find objectionable, but other than that, we've got a decent relationship with the people here. We've never had any problem. We talk to them, they talk to us. They have a right to protest. So,
as the police officer drove by, they began shouting at him, yelling, kind of chasing the car. They're sitting here smoking weed, drinking, and playing ethnic music.
Portland's been pretty run down for years now. Everybody knows this, but it's interesting because of what's going on with sending the troops and the governor and the mayor. You can tell they're doing a hard push to clean up the city really aggressively. Because even if you walk around the downtown area, at least around the main areas, if you go to the poorer area neighborhoods, maybe it's not like this.
Wow.
But it's much more cleaned up in the last week.
What?
Yeah, than it has been in the last 5 years.
People power! People power! People power!
Is it Elon Musk or is it supposed to be an ICE officer?
It was originally Elon Musk, and we sort of dressed him up like an ICE officer.
Would you put it outside your house for Halloween?
Sure, why not?
Really?
Well, no, actually, I have found that outside of this context, we put him up thinking people would understand, and they think we're supporting the Nazis.
Yeah, I mean, it gets confusing. Like, if somebody draws like a swastika or something, it's like,
yeah, is it pro or con?
So I appreciate that we're doing a protest, but for starters, this ICE facility is actively closed. So the purposes of protest is mostly to reassure one another that this is unusual. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
All around us, we see justification for violence. Right here on this post, it says to K cops, when people begin to incite violence or thinking that opposing opinions are taking away their First Amendment right, then that's when things get really messed up. Because if somebody walks in with a MAGA hat and then they're instantly chased out or yelled at, then where's the free speech for conservatives? And that's the biggest problem, is that doesn't seem like there can be much debate. Here you will also see on the ground, they have a blue line that says U.S. government property, do not block.
Find another job in another agency. Some agency.
You can also see that it looks like a lot of the building is boarded off. There's some signs, but I can't read what they say.
Come to the gates and explain what you do that makes this country better.
It's pretty telling, some of the stuff that it says on the floor. Here it says no borders, no nation, total liberation. So you've had family that has been deported?
I know people that have, yeah.
And what's that been like for them, finding like a place to live, a home back in Mexico, plans to visit, stuff like that?
Well, I mean, it sucks because they're stripped of all their freedom. They have to go and start over, and it's not fair that they can come over here and get a job before someone that's born and raised here. Why is it so hard for Americans to get a job if somebody can come over here and illegally and easily get a job? It shows how lazy Americans can be, in my opinion. A lot of them want handouts. Yeah, all I gotta say is ice.
I'm Angela.
Angela, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Who are you with?
I'm a YouTuber.
Like, I'm just not interested in like talking to any right-wingers.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's like your political orientation.
We were informed that the organizer will not talk to any right-wingers.
Will never be defeated.
People united will never be defeated.
No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA.
Do you need a shirt? No.
It demonetizes live streams. It demonetizes live streams.
Somebody wrote here to punch a Nazi, so basically anybody that they disagree with. And it says, peace is not possible. Never tolerate intolerance. And this is the most intolerant group of people I've ever seen. I was wondering, how come you guys are dressed as angels?
Oh, you know what? Actually, are you looking to speak for somebody from the crew? So, Saffron and our crew is here.
All right, so I was just handed a pamphlet that is Know Your Protest Rights. So it says you don't need a permit to protest in response to breaking news. I'm sorry, have you seen one of these yet? Like Know Your Protest Rights?
Do I know my protest rights? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like, are you like an independent, or do you come with representing a certain organization?
I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm not taking interviews right now.
I'm noticing that there is quite a lot of information and resources for people who get arrested or are being held by the cops. It tells them what to do. It says if you get stopped by the police, ask if you're free to go. If they say yes, calmly walk away. And here is also a sign that says violation notices. It says if there is no date and time on your ticket, then the CVB will mail you a notice to appear. I mean, just information about what to do if you get in trouble here. So basically they're saying you can get in trouble and then nothing is going to happen. It also warns them not to sign, say, or anything without a lawyer present. Tell them that you have the right to remain silent and a right to an attorney.
The rhetoric can get heated and it becomes no different than the rhetoric on the opposite side, where you dehumanize them to a point where, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Back against this wall here, we have a lot of different cardboard tombstones for many different people. Jane Doe. I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Due to ICE, I think those are people that they don't have passed on.
Wow. It's a little bizarre to me that nobody finds my sign as a troll, and they're just like, that's good. And one lady even told me, she's like, we need more representation, more like maybe content creators on their side. And I was like, it's a joke. This is the domestic enemy, the group of people that wants to see our beautiful country, the greatest country that has ever existed, destroyed. These are the people. All right, so now they're having everybody take to the streets, which is illegal. You're not supposed to do that. Like, tell me about that attack.
Okay. I've had some light assaults before, but this one was August 3rd. There was a woman that put a big, huge sign in my face. And for me, that's an issue because I can't see. And if anybody's going to attack me, that's one of the things they do. And so I moved her sign down in a way and stepped away from her. And she jumped me from behind and was punching me in the head. I still have a bruise that's a little bit left here from that. And it broke my phone off of its hook. And another woman was trying to steal my phone. And I think she probably punched me 12 to 15 times. Yeah. And then I grabbed my phone and I immediately called 911, and the cops won't come here. They will not come in front of ICE. So they were telling me to leave. and I couldn't leave. And the woman who was trying to steal my phone approached me, and I said, you need to get back, because if you don't, I'm gonna pepper spray you. And she didn't, and I pepper sprayed her, and then she ran straight at me like a linebacker and tackled me and punched me repeatedly again until people pulled her off of me. And then I got my phone back, and 911 was still on the line, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. Where are the cops? And I had to walk a block and a half that direction to find the cops.
So that was the first time.
That was the first time. Both attackers are identified. Neither have been arrested yet. And then just last Saturday, we walked up. I'd gone live 1 minute and 40 seconds, and this man in a pirate costume, and he had full armor underneath. I could feel it because he was on top of me. Walks up and like grabs my arm and my phone and tries to steal it from me. And we wrestled around like I was trying to get away from him. And as I got away, he then coated me in bear spray. So, and then we ran. And
That's
the cops
really
did come.
Creepy.
It was super creepy, and he looked very creepy. And there's no reason for it other than they just don't like me.
It sounds like nothing is really being done about this violence or this crime.
No, and it's not just against me, it's against people in this building that live here that have spoken out. They'll attack them. They're living on the sidewalk over here.
Yeah,
around the clock.
Homeless and can't.
Yeah, but it's them. They're living there. And so the city will come by and clean it up, and it's back together in 40 minutes.
Whoa.
They have a storage unit back over here where they keep everything, and they just bring out tents. They fundraise on TikTok and Instagram. They use Cash App and Venmo. They get people sending them packages, gas masks and cameras, you know, the body cameras and food, and people drop pizzas by. So it's kind of like a party for them.
Yeah, totally. They play music and are dancing and everything.
And they use drugs, not to sound like a mom. They're using drugs and they're drinking on the street, which is not legal either. But the city doesn't, it's a no-go zone for the city.
And it's like any sense that you could not fully agree with them is like mob.
Yes.
They turn against you.
Yes. I don't know if they talk to you or not. I'm kind of surprised if they did. But if they think that you're not one of them, they'll insult you and then maybe turn on you and hurt you. I've seen them pepper spray or attack other people than us many times.
Really? That's so scary.
Yeah.
What do you think about the troops being sent in? Because I haven't seen any, but...
From what I understand, our Attorney General said no to the National Guard, but I do think they'll still send troops in, and it would be good for the building, I think, so that, because I believe that FPS and DHS, they've been working very hard and overtime, and just to be able to keep this from turning into a spectacle, but I don't know what will happen.
Yeah, and this has been going on for months.
107 days.
Yeah.
And I've been covering it almost since the beginning.
Well, yeah, you guys are like really, I guess, I don't know, brave or just like courageous or something to come out here.
Sometimes
because,
I think that, and other times I think not so smart.
Yeah.
So people should know that this is happening.
Well, because you talk to any one of them, they're going to say, see, look at us, we're just standing here. Or like an agitator came by.
My presence to them. You see, I just dress like a mom. I've got jeans and a dark shirt on. I don't ever wear any mega gear. I don't even own any mega gear. And they'll say, your presence is agitation.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even said anything.
Like their free speech is to attack ICE officers, but if anybody has actual free speech, then it's just to attack them.
Yes, exactly.
Like, so backwards.
You have it. You have it correct.
And you were telling me earlier that these people will outright say that they are with communists, the organization, and their goal is to destroy our system or America.
They said violent revolution. Yes, we are communist. Some of them will say they're anarchist or anarcho-communist, but this group here have all said they're communists. And we do have 6 DSA socialist city councilors on Portland City Council.
If you are a person who enjoys these types of topics and you would like to have a conversation in an interactive way, then become a member of the Patreon, because every single Friday we do live Q&As, and I'd love for you to join us on with the video.
And I will say there's some very nice, very young people in here who are very idealistic and really think what's happening is terrible and they want to help stop it. And I don't consider them in the wrong for wanting to stop it. It's their right.
Yes.
But there are people that use those people in order to kind of have cover.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's not getting the correct coverage because you cannot.
Right. It's very difficult.
You cannot debate. You cannot bring up anything that would disagree because then it'd be like, well, wait a second, who are you with? I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Right.
So,
well, and when you see the media right now, it's completely peaceful and there's nothing wrong. Or war-ravaged city, there's no nuance in there. And if people were able to cover it safely, people could actually see what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not one of these two extremes. It's somewhere in the middle there.
Shame, 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 shame.
make sure you are subscribed. See you next time. Bye.